I'm Shiva.
I'm Sandy.
And this is
Our Relaxing Hobby. Hello.
Hi.
Tonight's episode is going to be kind of a weird one. It's the Molly Death Curse is what we're going.
Yeah.
Molly Death Curse is what we're going with. We don't know what else to call it.
Yeah, because nobody really knows.
Yeah. Now I don't know if you remember, but I have guppies, which I love to breed, and I decided to try some mollies. I'd never had them, so I did have quite a few mollies.
Yeah, you had a small tribe of them.
And I bred them. They were having live babies. I had three sets of live babies, different mothers, no problems. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like the mollies started dropping like flies. No other fish in my tank was sick, and we couldn't figure out what was in it. We treated it. All the tank's levels were perfect. They'd get this weird shake thing, this shimmy, like they just do the shimmy thing, and then in a couple of days they die. Whatever fish did it, and it was just one right after another. So we ended up.
We were thinking what could be causing it.
Right.
Like
so
stress.
we stressed because what had happened was we had Edsel in my tank, and Lucifer kind of hid because Edsel I think had finally had enough of Lucifer, and I think Edsel kicked Lucifer's ass, and so Lucifer hid more than he was out, and Edsel would just kind of lay around, and whenever he was out, Lucifer didn't really come out.
Right.
Well, when we took Edsel out of the tank, Lucifer made an appearance. Every day he was into something. I have video. He's climbing on things. He's getting into stuff. He hasn't gone after the fish.
Yeah,
but we were wondering. He's big and he's kind of
predator.
scary. He's a predator. So we thought, well, maybe it was stress getting them. Just, because they are small fish. So we decided to test that. We removed the last remaining 5 or 6 that I had. Because I literally lost like 10 in a couple of weeks. One right after another. We couldn't figure out what was wrong. No other fish got sick. Nothing else was happening. What levels were perfect. So we thought stress. So we moved them into one of Shiva's tanks.
Yeah, we moved them in with my tetras
and the two rhinoplecos
and broken.
Edsel, and so they weren't feeling threatened anymore because Edsel was somebody that they were used to and comfortable with. So none of the fish in there are even aggressive slightly. Yeah. So they were doing okay for a week or so. Well, no, we lost the one right away. That was already doing the shimmy. I don't even know. And by the way, I looked online and all it said about this was that it usually there is an underlying condition for it, sort of like dropsy but it's like dropsy for mollies, but it's they can get dropsy too, I know, but it's like a underlying something else is going on is what all it said. There was no definitive. The shaking is this. Treat it with this. Yeah. There's nothing.
And the fact that we know that it happened, it's like contagious, but it's specific to mollies.
It was only the mollies being infected, so we moved them into her tank, and sure enough. One by one,
one right after another,
they're going. Boom, boom, boom. Now we literally have one left.
4 days.
Out of the 6 or 7 that were in your tank, I think we have one left.
Yes, we do. We have one left.
And she seems to be okay, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to wait and see. But we don't know what caused it. None of the other fish in her tank have gotten sick. They just one day they're swimming perfectly fine. The next day they're doing the shimmy, and then 2 or 3 days later they're gone.
Right.
So if you have mollies and you breed them and you know what causes this, by all means comment below. I would love to know because we couldn't find anything online. No. And I've never had mollies before, so I'd never experienced it. And if you happen to have mollies and this happened to you, and you think you did something wrong, you may not have. Because, like I said, literally my levels, your levels, our levels are perfect for every other fish. And mollies have the same levels as guppies, and they were not. I mean, so I don't even know.
Now, the strange thing is that the one survivor we have has been holding on for, let's see, we lost the last one over a week ago.
At least.
At least over a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
And they were dropping about one every 3 days.
Right. So this one has actually, the survivor girl has been holding on
and she was
for a
actually
while.
One of the babies for my first clutch clutch, yeah. And she was one that I kept because we literally, we had taken so many of them. We had a bunch too that we took to the pet store because I had so many. I mean, I literally probably had 50 or 60 of them in there. Yeah. And after I gave many of them to the pet store, I still had probably 25 or 30. And like I said, within a couple of weeks, one right after another, every 2 or 3 days they were going. We still don't know what caused it.
Right.
We did a full water change in there about halfway in, thinking that was it. We literally took the water down. We treated the water. We tried everything. Nothing worked. Every other fish is fine. Mollies are just going. We don't know what it is. Molly Death Curse.
Yes.
I guess I wasn't meant to have them. I'm not going
Yeah,
to
but
do them
you're not the
again.
only one who's been going through this, because
Yeah.
even I was researching it, wondering,
Yeah.
okay, what are we missing? And I've been hearing seeing story after story of people with mollies where, just out of the blue, you could have
Yeah.
them for like years, and
Yeah, I
all
had
of
them
a sudden,
I had them for over a year,
Yeah.
almost 2
And
years,
then
and they
all of a
just all of a sudden, all of them. And it wasn't just like one or two, like literally the entire
entire
setup,
school.
the entire school of mollies I had, and I probably had 20, 25 mollies at least.
Right.
And they were all gone. I mean, it was sad because you don't know what caused it, you don't know if you caused it. But if you have any ideas on that, if you breed mollies and you happen to know, by all means comment below. I would love to know your ideas or what you did to save them if you were able to save them. I don't know that I'll get mollies again. I don't know. I might try something different. I mean, I just love the guppies. I don't have any issues with the guppies.
Yeah, the guppies behave for you.
Yeah, guppies love me. I don't have any issues with those, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe one of these days. I mean, the mollies were kind of cool. They'd give live birth as well, so that was kind of sad for me. And they're a little bigger than the guppies, so but they're not quite as colorful either. So
Yeah.
I do like the colorful.
Black, white,
Yeah, spotted.
spotted.
Yeah, yellow. Yeah, some of them were yellow or orangish. That was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. They weren't very exciting. But so I wasn't really, and it wasn't that I mistreated them. Obviously, I took good care of them. So I still don't know to this day what caused them. And you don't know in your tank either.
No,
We have no idea.
Because when they started losing in my tank, it's like, okay, it wasn't Lucifer.
Yeah.
So I started looking up to try to see if there was anything that maybe I could do, because my perimeters are slightly different than yours.
Right, because you have the cold.
broken in
Because you have
here.
broken, which is a colder fish.
So mine are in my tank. I keep it at the low end of tropical
Right.
warmth, because I also do have Broken, who's the goldfish in there.
Right.
And Broken wasn't chasing them or anything. He
Yeah.
loves bowling through the tetras and whatnot, and the neons that I've got in there.
Yeah,
So.
they didn't seem to be reacting to him at all. It
No,
just,
not at all.
like I said, it was just a weird. We don't know what it is. We call it the molly death curse.
Mm-hmm.
We felt bad. I still feel bad. I don't know what caused it. I wish I knew. So again, I would love to know if you have any, because they were kind of cool to watch. Kind of
Yeah.
cool to
I mean,
have.
the whole school of it, and then the live birthing, which you like. And
I like
things
the live
that.
birthing and the little babies and such. I'm a weirdo. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They were cute.
Yeah.
But no, if you have any ideas on that, like, comment, subscribe, share, buy some stuff.
Yeah.
I have a shirt on today. You
Yeah,
have a
so
shirt
do
on
I.
today?
Yeah, we both have shirts on today, so these are the kinds of shirts that you can
Yeah,
find
we need
in
to
our
buy some
shop.
shirts. There's also mugs and things and
Yeah, let's see, we got
pictures
mugs and pillows and buttons and.
And if you have any
all kinds of
ideas,
stuff.
if you have any ideas for something you want to see on a mug or something, or let me know. I'll take a picture of it and we'll put it out there.
Yep, because a lot of our products have Sandy's photographs on there.
Yeah.
She loves taking
So,
pictures of flowers.
yeah.
So if you go to the
Flowers and
Sandy
fish,
Loves
yeah.
Flowers
Sandy
section,
Loves
there's
Flowers,
all
yeah.
kinds of stuff.
But
that
if
you'll
there's
find
something
there.
specific you want to see a picture of, by all means, we'd be happy to take a picture for you and put it on something.
If she can find it.
If I can find it. If
Yeah,
it's something
I
in
want
Florida,
I want a picture of a chupacabra. Go get.
go make me one.
Yeah.
Because she would make me one.
Yeah, I would.
Because yeah. So, because I mean, I'm sure. I think we mentioned before, we are making. We're going to be making a film,
We are going to be making a movie.
and Shiva's baby. She's been thinking about it for quite a while, and it's.
And I finally came up with the entire storyline. I've got the script working on, and I talked to my producer from Rogue Khmer Films, which is I'm a partner of.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, okay, I actually went to a festival organizer and said, is this something that you'd be interested in? And I got a resounding hell yes.
So we've decided we're going to make
Koi
Rana.
Rana. Right.
So yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to be like a B film.
Yeah, now keep in mind
feature.
this is going to
full
take.
length.
Yeah, keep in mind this is going to take us a while, so it's probably not even going to be available for at least another year and a half, maybe two.
Right.
Because the problem with doing really low budget films is that you take a long time planning them out, a long time building things because you don't have a lot of money to work with.
Right.
So
Which money? That's where we're at here. Buy stuff.
So,
help us out so we can make Koi Rana quicker.
Yes, so we have decided that proceeds from the shop are going to go towards making Koi Rana.
Yeah.
So tell all your friends, especially if you're one of those people that love those sci-fi, weird sci-fi
stuff.
horror things,
Yeah.
like Sharknado or...
Yeah, we're going to make Koi Rana. Think about
Right.
that a minute. The Koi Strike Back.
Yeah, so, because I was thinking like Sharktopus and some of the, Tyrannotacuya or whatever the hell else they come up with.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we
gonna
really do make
Koi
films. We
Rana.
really do make indie films, and we are going to make Koi Rana. Help us out. Buy something.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate it.
Yep, and...
and if you have any ideas again on the Molly death curse, by all means, let us know about that too.
Yes, we are very curious about that because we couldn't find shit online about it, really.
Nothing.
Yeah, they shake and die. It's like, oh, goody.
Yeah. Any ideas,
Shake,
let us
rattle, and
know.
roll over and float.
Yeah. Yes, they did. It was sad. But anyway, Koi Rana, coming to you soon, next year,
Maybe
end
the
of
year
next year,
after.
maybe the year after if we
Yeah,
take in funds.
But
Funds.
yes, but if we raise enough money to help us out, we might even give you a little bit of behind the scenes of us making the koi.
Oh.
Because we're gonna have to make
Yeah.
some mechanical koi
Yeah,
and whatnot.
yeah.
So
And Sandy getting in the koi pond
yeah,
to
that'll
play
be
with
fun.
the actual koi.
Yep,
So yeah, that's always fun. They'll probably hate me too.
only the blue ones.
Like the blue ones. Nice. It's gonna be. I'm gonna never live the bluefish down.
No, you're not. Bluefish hate Sandy.
Bluefish hate
That's
Sandy.
that's gonna be on a T-shirt.
Yeah, bluefish hate Sandy. Yeah, I want a T-shirt with a little tiny blue dory looking fish.
Yeah, we can
But-
do that. It'll happen. Keep
but
an
yeah,
eye
no-
on our shop.
Like, subscribe, share, comment,
Tell your
buy
friends about us.
stuff, buy stuff, buy stuff, buy stuff.
Yeah, tell your friends
And-
about us, and
Oh, yeah.
keep watching.
Yep. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye.